When I like to carry knives, I like to have a slick and nice looking knife with me at all times. And this one is the Spitfire. The Spitfire is just amazing. It is small, it is pocketable, and it's beautiful as well. In fact, I'm really surprised how awesome this knife actually looks. Up close, taking a look at this knife itself, it is really nice and beautiful. I really like the way it looks, and I love the wooden handle over here. Once you see this, you cannot unsee it. This knife is just gorgeous in every possible way. It does have a very sharp surface over here and beautiful finish all throughout the entire knife. If you're looking for a beautiful knife for you to go ahead and consider, add to your collection, or of course to go ahead and carry on you, this is the one you should definitely consider get for yourself or to give it as a gift. Once you see this knife, you cannot unsee it. It is just the work, craftsmanship, and the quality of this knife is on a level that I have not seen a Kizer knife actually get to in a long time. So when I saw this knife originally, I was blown away how beautiful it actually is. The wood handle, aluminum, and the Damascus finish over here makes this one of the most beautiful knives I have ever seen. And the price of it is super affordable as well. So you can expect something like this going for thousands of dollars, but in this specific case, it's much cheaper. Now, the thing about this is that it does have a liner lock, which makes it much cheaper knife than otherwise you'll be paying for it. But it is for added safety. So when you have a liner lock, the chances of the lock actually failing is super slim, and that makes it super safe as well. But this right here is the beauty of this knife. I actually really like how the blade looks like. When I just opened the box and I saw this, I was like, wow, this knife just blew me away in terms of how it actually looks. And on this side over here, it looks just amazing. I actually really like the wood with the metal. The whole entire presentation here screams expensive, and yet it is budget. Now, it does have a carry clip over here, which is easy for you to go ahead and modify, open this up and to put it right in your pocket. When it comes for this, opening this up, a little tense, but it opens pretty good. Now, this kind of knife is not the one you can one hand go ahead and close. You can try, but that's not something I suggest for people to do. In fact, it's kind of dangerous. So this is for two hand to open and close. Just press this down and then you go ahead, close it all the way down. This might be the only minor thing I really don't like about this knife, is that if you have to have one hand to open and close, this is not the right knife for you. One hand open, yes, you can actually do that. One hand close, it's not going to happen. It's too dangerous for this kind of a knife. It is lined up exactly in place how it should actually be. The action over here is very good. Remember, this thing is a little bit on the tense side when it opens this up, so keep this in mind. Also, it doesn't have any hot spots as you're holding this. Well, a little bit on this side, I feel, but I think it's just me holding it incorrectly. But it does have, you see this thing, it's just really made really nice. The whole entire shape over here, so you can really hold this and grip it into place and so on. The knife itself is really nice looking. It looks really expensive, and if you want to show off a fancy knife, especially if you're working with knives or you're cutting a lot of stuff all the time, well, this is the kind of knife that's gonna make it look like, hey, you have an expensive knife. So if that's what you're going for and you like expensive things, or you want to give this away as a gift, this is the knife you should consider getting. And I really like this smooth finish right over here on the bottom at the end of this thing as well. The wood handle makes it really perfect. It gives this a lot of character as well. This knife does have a lot of character. It has a lot of beauty in here too. So definitely something for you to consider when you're thinking about, hey, should I get an awesome knife like this? Should I get a knife that looks totally different than anything that anyone ever seen? well, this is the knife for you. The looks of it is just a beauty. I have never seen a knife this awesome. And above all, it's something that if you're a collector and you're looking for something different, or you're looking to give this away as a gift, this is the kind of knife I'll be giving away as a gift. So this is great for buying it for one intensive purpose. I want to give this away as a gift. I want to have this knife as a collector. I want to have this knife because it looks nice, but overall it's also great for using it for EDC everyday purposes, because its shape, the knife shape, is great. You can use it for multiple different tasks and things as well. And that's one thing that I really like about this specific knife, is that if you want to use it for different purposes, you can go ahead and do so as well. Now the Spitfire, not only it looks very nice, the Damascus blade is one of the things I really enjoy, and constantly looking at this, it does have a very nice wooden look to this that gives it a very nice look as well. So definitely for those of you who are looking for something fancy, different, and above all that's gonna stand the test of time, this is the knife for you to consider. It's such a really nice looking knife that I don't want to get it dirty. I actually just want to put this back in the box and keep it as a private collection item, because eventually the price of Kizers do go up as the models retire, and then people really try to get those specific knives. So keep this in mind. If you see a Kizer you actually really enjoy and you like, and it looks so much different, once they retire, there is no more of them and the price just goes up. So those kind of knives do hold their value. This company makes really nice knives, and this one is no exception. It's just a beauty. It is just a beauty in every kind of say in a way. And I'm showing you up close and personal, because some people are on the fence thinking, well, there was something I dislike about this. I mean, they want to see how it actually looks and everything, but I'm telling you, there's almost nothing to dislike about this knife. It's just really cool. It's one of those knives that you pull out of your pocket. If you want to, some people show off with fancy cars. Well, there's other people who like to show off with fancy knives. And if you're a collector that has a lot of multi-tools, has a lot of other cool things, of some collector that likes knives, well, this one is the one for you to consider. This is the cool one. This is the one you want to own. Damascus blade, wood handle, really beautiful. Wow. It just flew out of my hands.